Hey guys, welcome back to a song or story a day. It's me, a song or story a day, and today I've got a bit of a story for you. It's not too long, but I think it's relevant in terms of maybe a little bit of what's going on with both my life in general, but also with my videos. You see, I said I would put up a whiteboard about a week or so ago. At least that was the plan. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the whiteboard. But I did say I was going to have a whiteboard. And here we are, day number 8, 7. And as you can see, there's no whiteboard up there behind me. So the story I want to tell has both nothing to do with that, but also absolutely everything. So when I was young, I used to take an art class with my friend. It was actually run by my friend's mom, and it was a private class just for me and her because we were very young, and I guess well, their family, they were a family of artists. I was a close friend that just wanted to do whatever my friends were doing, and so I was sort of in this private class with her, being taught by her mom, and I remember it was such a struggle at first because I was learning so many new things that I hadn't ever really learned or understood before, like how to hold a pencil correctly. Like, you have, well, anyways, I can't really show it because I don't have, maybe I do. Like, you had to hold it like this, like your finger had to, like, anyways. We were learning about shading, we were learning about how to draw shadows, and we were learning about sketching and sort of how to draw from memory, but also how to draw from reference, and start all this stuff that, to be completely honest, completely frank, I don't really remember much of anymore. But what I do remember was how much effort and concentration I had to put into anything that I was trying to draw in order to make it look or resemble like anything. My friend was, I don't want to call her a quicker learner. I'm sure that was part of it, but she was also much more hardworking, and I'm sure she had some talent for it. And I was struggling. I was doing okay enough, but I was struggling. And I just remember at some point I was like, you know what? This is so much effort, and this isn't something that I feel like I'm getting good enough results for, so I might as well just screw around and have fun. And eventually I got kicked out of the private class because I just wasn't really paying much attention, was sort of being distracting, and I certainly wasn't doing any favors for the daughter who's supposed to be learning this from her mother. Um, my point is lo and behold, I stopped drawing. Um, I have no artistic skills, so that has nothing to do with the whiteboard. But I think it has a lot to do with how I deal with things that I feel like are difficult or maybe outside of my comfort zone. I tend to, even for the most minor of things, have a sort of resistance towards doing them. This whiteboard, I could put this whiteboard up almost any time. I just need a nail and a hammer, maybe some string, and at least I could have it up even if I do nothing with it. But just even the thought of putting up the whiteboard for me is a bit uncomfortable. It's like, what am I going to do with it? Is it going to be anything good? Is it going to be something meaningful? Is it something that my viewership of one or two will enjoy? Will people look back at my older videos and think, wow, that was a really good use of the whiteboard? And, it's all of these things, but maybe subconsciously and, well, some of it consciously. And then I end up not doing it at all. And, I wonder how many things in my life I've had where it's because of moments like that, because of even just fleeting uncertainty that lead to me not doing as much as I want to, as much as I should. And you know what? It's something that I'm doing my best to address and work on as I go through my days. And hopefully, if that sounds like anything that you're going through, well, at least you're not alone. And more importantly, maybe it's an opportunity for you to reflect and think about the things that maybe you're avoiding in your life, even if you feel like you should do it. Maybe if you don't feel like you should do it, maybe if you know you should do it. And for whatever reason, a bit of discomfort, a bit of uncertainty, fear is holding you back. Well, hopefully this gives you a bit of extra motivation. So like I said, bit of a short story today. I will get the whiteboard up eventually, I promise. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but hopefully sooner rather than later. Alright, see you for now. Thanks for joining.